This episode is brought to you by GoHenry, the kids' money app and debit card that helps them learn to earn, save, spend and even invest their money from ages 6 to 18.
Honestly, I wish I had something like this when I was younger. My kids are always asking for money and half the time I feel like I'm just handing out coins with no lessons behind it.
Same, and it's so easy to give in, but I want my kids to actually understand the value of money, not just think it magically comes out of mum's purse.
That's what's brilliant about GoHenry. Kids get their own app and debit card so they can manage their pocket money and learn by actually doing, whether that's saving up, spending wisely or even earning.
And let's be honest, most of us only learned about budgeting and money habits the hard way. So this feels like giving our kids a proper head start in life.
Exactly. So Girls Overheard listeners, if you want to give it a go, sign up today at gohenry.com/Girls Overheard and you'll get £5 free pocket money to help your kids grow their money smarts.
The GoHenry card is issued by IDT Financial Services Limited, a principal member of Visa Europe.
Hi!
You guys know the drill by now. If you want to get an extra episode every week, you can join us on Patreon for confession sessions every Wednesday. Over there, you'll also get early access to live show tickets, all of our merch, and you'll get into our big group chat.
And speaking of merch, we've just dropped a new merch line so you can get the Girls Overheard hoodies, tees, tote bags and cold cups. Just go to the link below and grab yours before they're all sold out because they are very limited.
And you can cozy up in your new Girls Overheard hoodie every Sunday where we put our vlog up on YouTube, which will be live at 6 a.m.
Now let's get into today's episode.
Ooh. Spooky, scary skeletons.
Spooky, Scary Skeletons is the theme tune to my life just now.
Is it?
Spooky, Scary Skeletons. I love it.
Oh,
It's got to be the remix one. I don't like the slow one.
Be slow.
I've never
Guys,
heard
how
of
was
slow.
the live show?
How was it to be able to
Let
have
us
fun?
know.
Let us know.
Actually don't.
Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Hope you enjoyed yourselves.
Yeah. You just never know.
You never
Every
know.
crowd's different.
But you
Every
just
crowd's
know the
different. You just
Odin
never
War's
know
always
what
a
it's
good
gonna be
one.
like.
We've had quite a lot of messages from people that are coming and the group chat keeps going with people making plans. Lots of people are going on their own, which is always really good.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love that as well.
So cute. Make new friends.
I'm just excited because I feel like I'm going as a whole old trigo.
Yeah, same.
I'm going Ginge.
So yeah.
I'm going to be Drew. My girl Drew. Cameron D and Justin Lee.
If you want to come to our next event in Glasgow, which is actually a bit of something different,
A
and
new
I'm so
concept.
Very
unbelievably
fun.
excited for it,
Can we
right?
tell the backstory of the reason why we thought of this? It actually comes from the heart.
It does come from the heart.
Ailey's heart. Ailey has not seen anything before, you guys.
I've not seen anything.
She's not seen any movies. She misses out on quite a few of the in-jokes with the movie lines.
Guys, I haven't,
Every
even,
in-joke.
I haven't even seen Charlie's Angels, for being honest, right?
It's the fact. Ailey in her Charlie's Angels promo pic
No,
was
please.
stood doing a gun. I can't even do it like this. And for the audio listener, that is basically the gun hands with the pinkies up to. It's a rock on sign.
We're
It's
just
almost
going
like
to
the-
pop that on the screen right now
Yeah.
for actual...
It's almost like a Chicago Bulls. Is that
Yeah.
Chicago Bulls?
Toros.
Toros,
Yeah.
something like that. I
The
don't know.
best part was, though, in our group chat with the guys from the studio, Money wasn't here. He was on holiday and he just zoomed up on Ailey's hands on the picture and was like, I take it she's not watched it before.
I have not seen Charlie's Angels. Last year we ticked a box where we went to the Grosvenor Cinema
Yep.
and we saw The
Holiday.
Holiday,
Yes.
which was lovely.
So
a classic
nice.
apparently, but it
love
was a
the
first time for
Grosvenor.
me. So that just made us think we would love to do some kind of Christmassy night out that doesn't involve having to go out and just like go to some hotels, Christmas night, drinking, disco,
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff. We want to do a night that we would like, that we would really enjoy,
Yep.
which was a Grosvenor cinema night. So we're just going to watch a movie with you guys.
Uh-huh.
We're going to pick a Christmas movie. We're going to be selling our merch and all that so we can get nice and cozy. The dress code is cozy.
Yep.
Cozy,
Comfy.
comfy.
Bring your pals.
Merch and movies.
Get some good snacks. We'll sit and watch a Christmas movie and
Then we'll do like a wee chat, I think, as
Yeah,
well. I
well,
think we should do a
like-
wee chat beforehand. Like, not exactly like a show, but we can do like a wee gab at the front.
yeah,
and then
we need
we'll
to
get to meet everyone. It's
yeah.
also just like a nice intimate thing where we can all chat.
mingle.
So we're going to release all the details of that on Friday, which
Yeah.
is Halloween.
Yup.
I
And
get
it's-
so confused because we're
I know.
days out of...
We'll release it on Friday, so be around on Friday morning and we'll put all the details on our Instagram and
the
it will be
tickets will be
limited
there.
tickets because it's a small place.
It's a small
It is.
place.
Yeah.
But guess what? See, if you really like it, then this could be, I don't want to overcommit. 'cause
Could
I
be
know
our thing.
sometimes this
May
could be
as
our
well,
thing.
we always do it.
Yeah.
How good would it be to do that? Like every couple of months.
Yeah.
So it then can be like for Valentine's Day, we can do a Galentine's night
Yeah.
and we'll do another one. We'll maybe pick a different movie. And if you've got suggestions for what you'd like to watch, you can always let us know because we have to buy in the movie.
We do. How
Which is
fun.
quite a important
Feels like
thing.
an extra large Blockbusters.
It really does.
Remember
Exactly.
Blockbusters?
But I'm so excited to see something I've never seen before as well.
Yep.
And there's just nothing more, I think, nothing more Christmassy than Ashton Lane.
Yeah.
You could go for like dinner before and then you could come and meet us at the movies and just chill. Because the one thing that I don't like about a Christmas night out is that normally it's let's go for dinner and then we'll go for drinks. I don't want to be walking about after dinner. I would like to just chill.
Yeah.
You want to be in
Either way-
one place?
Yeah, I would quite like just go home and not go home, just go and get comfy. They've even got sofas
I've got sofas.
in the cinema. Perfect. I'm so excited for
Stay
it.
up, bring your blankies.
So yeah, be around on Friday morning and we'll release all the details of that. I'm
Very
really
girly, very
excited.
cute, very wholesome. Right, so it's Halloween week. We thought we'd get a bit spooky. We asked a few questions, didn't we, on
sure did.
Instagram. Like, has anyone got any spooky, paranormal type of stories? And in fact, if you do want to go and time travel a wee bit, we did 2 episodes that were Halloween themed with 2 guests back in the pre-video recording situation. So it was one with George the Medium.
Yeah.
And then we did one with Emma, A Mother's Tale, because she had to get someone in to like...
Someone being George.
Was it George?
Yeah,
Of course
that's
it
how it all
was.
came
right,
about
that
because
was
she
the
had
Yes.
George in.
She got George in because she believed that she had a entity spirit in her house. And
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
that was such an interesting episode.
It really was. What is your favourite costume that you've ever dressed up as?
My favourite costume I've ever dressed up as. Oh, it's sad though because Charlie's not involved in this. I don't really dress myself up anymore just because I fully focus on the kids.
Yeah.
But Ella's actually going this weekend for a Halloween costume. She's going to SpongeBob,
I love that so much.
which is so good. So if I go with the kids, right, I think that my favourite one that they've done together has probably been when she went as Avatar. I thought that was a good one.
Yeah.
And then when Charlie went as Mike Wazowski, because that took a lot of effort with the big massive balloon and the paper mache.
Yeah.
That was some laugh.
Paper mache it's so old school.
I love the costumes looking like they've been made from the handle.
It's 100%. It's not the same when you buy it. It's absolutely not
I
the
could
same.
just go and buy her a SpongeBob costume, but I'm like, no, give me the stress.
Yeah,
I would
give
like
me
the
the added stress.
Give me the added stress. It's so much more.
Why not?
It's like, and I'm done. But it's good because she's got one this weekend and then he's got something next weekend for actual Halloween. So she's doing SpongeBob both times. And then do you know what he's going as?
What?
He wants to be the guy, are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. The picture painting on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just going to get a photo frame and print off the guy and frame it, cut a big hole out it, and he's going to put his face through it and then wear the black costume. So he's going to walk about with a photo frame.
When
and
do
then
you
perfect.
start thinking of Halloween costumes?
It's summertime, and I'm
Yeah.
not even joking.
So you're just looking out for things all the time?
Yeah, so I thought that was a good one because nobody's really going to do that.
No, that's
so
good.
he's going to be the guy on the painting that does the who lives in the pineapple
What
under the
is-
sea.
Oh, from SpongeBob?
Yeah, you
Right,
know at the
okay.
beginning there's a picture,
I
a framed
haven't
picture
seen
of the
anything.
You know that there's Lauren, just I'll talk to
Yes.
you. You know there's a picture of the pirate. That's what Charlie's going to be. And it's good because I feel like he's going to want to do it, then he's going to want to drop it and play football.
Yeah.
So it's good for him. He gets both aspects of like
Yeah.
having the big costume thing, but also like
Yeah, because that's the
being
thing you need
a
to really
ninja.
think about. I went as a cave girl one year and obviously my dad decided to make me some props and I had a big massive like batten on a stick and it was about that big and it was filled with crushed up paper, but I was struggling to carry that. I also had a spear and,
Where's your sweets gone?
and a bag of sweets.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's
It is
too
a lot,
much.
but he put a lot. My Halloween was my dad's thing.
Yeah.
So-
You and your dad and I we're one of a kind.
I still don't know what the kids are going as yet.
Oh, neither do I. In fact, Marcus wants to go as Scream. He wants the Scream mask.
Yeah.
And I was talking about this in the vlog actually.
Yeah.
He wants a Scream mask, but the one that he saw is like covered in dripping blood and it has a big knife covered in blood. And I'm like, I just feel like you're 6 and it feels weird.
Oh,
The-
let him
remember
do
the
it.
one, the boys, there was literally a time in school where it was like the boys were too embarrassed to wear anything other than
Yep.
the Scream mask. But do you remember the year that it came out that you could either just get the normal Scream mask or the one that had the wee pump thing
Yeah.
inside that you squeezed it and then the blood would go inside the mask? And it was like, oh, did you not get the one with the blood in it?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Do you remember
That
what
was-
to spring for the blood one?
Yeah, someone's mama said no.
I just know that there's going to be like, I don't think they're even having a Halloween disco this year.
They're not, because
So-
they have been PVGs.
Yeah, if we go
Fucking
out.
PVG.
By the way, you're so lucky. We're still having one.
Oh, really?
We're lucky. The kids are absolutely devastated. They're devastated. Ella actually asked me to hire the local hall and just invite everyone.
Oh.
And I'm not being funny for £15 an hour. I did consider it.
Also,
That's
you're
good.
going, I want my time to shine. I'm putting all this effort into these Halloween
yeah.
costumes.
Halloween.
I am holding the Halloween.
I know, but do you not feel like the girls keep coming to me with stuff, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, because the thing is,
No.
right, see when they come up with some ideas, you go, but it's not the eureka moment yet.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
When she came to me with SpongeBob and we decided that we were going to do a big box, paint the SpongeBob face and literally use the big smiley mouth with tights on the inside so she
Yep.
could see through it, because that'll be where her eyes are, because the box will sit on her shoulders and then she can take the box off and all she's wearing is a shirt, a tie, a pair of brown shorts, yellow tights on her arms and a pair of school shoes.
Yeah,
It's
she's
actually
sorted.
easy.
But wait, so where is she wearing this to? A party?
Dancing Halloween party,
Right.
and then our like trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
Guising.
Well, Oliver doesn't like dressing up, so that makes it easy. Sometimes I can get him to put a mask on because I say you can't go trick or treating if you don't have
Something.
Yeah, you need to have something on.
Would he not want to do the scream?
He probably will as well, but then they won't want to go do the same thing. So they always go for pure easy stuff. And I remember one year Oliver was like, it just came out of nowhere. He went, I want to go as a knight. And I went, okay. And it was literally Halloween disco that night, like that same day. And I was out during the day and I went into a charity shop and there was literally just a knight costume there. And I went, all right, okay, we can go as a knight. That's fine.
Perfect.
But I've never really had, I would love to do that in theory, but then Halloween always feels like it creeps up on me and I go, oh my God, I need to get you
It
stuff.
does though.
It's because it's Oliver's
really
birthday the week
does.
before as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like there's too many things going on.
This is actually our streak of everything happening. Like it starts
Yeah.
at Oliver's birthday. So it's like Oliver's birthday, Halloween, bonfire night. Then you have to start getting everything ready for Christmas. And then it's Marcus's birthday straight after Christmas.
Yep.
So I'm just always going, right, I need to try and think of stuff to get.
I know, it's a lot.
Oh,
I've actually made a plan this year that I am going to be so organised for Christmas. I'm not doing the like waiting to December to start Christmas shopping. I'm starting it like next week. Genuinely, I'm actually going to do it this
Do you know
year.
what, by the way, see, it used to start for me with the Argos toy event. See, whenever the kids were like a lot smaller
Yeah.
and everything would just be all toys in their list. That's when mine started, which was like the end of September, started October.
Yep.
I used to do it all then, put it all away, and then I'd be like, I'm done. But you know, inevitably I'd go, I don't think they've got enough.
Oh, that always happens.
Because
You buy
I
more.
forgot
Always
what I got
happens.
them.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't, and then I would get it all out and then I'd go, better hold some of that back for like birthday presents for
Yeah.
Charlie in February. Like every single year I do the exact same thing. It's hard this year because Matthew are not really asking for a lot of like toy things necessarily.
Yeah,
like
it's like
Charlie
tech stuff.
he still loves wrestlers, so that's kind of his thing. And he'll still always collect them. But even for Ella, I'm like, she just wants like clothes, and
Yeah.
it's kind of losing that sort of like magic. Forewarning for anyone, the conversation's not for young ears. Turn it off. You're getting a 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm now at this stage, right, and I honestly never thought I'd ever say this. I know it's a Halloween episode, right, but I'm now at the stage with my kids, right, where I'm like, see if they don't believe this year or the year after, I'm actually fine with it. And let's face it, this is me, by the way. I never ever thought I'd say that, right, because I'm always like, oh no, because it matches the Christmas and Santa. I'm now at the point now where I'm like, they're not asking for any toys, they're asking for clothes. They're basically asking me for the clothes. They're asking for trainers and all that football, but nothing feels like magical anymore because they're not
The
really
elves
at
can't
that
make
stage.
it.
Right? It's not as if the elves aren't sitting making H&M t-shirts, do you know what I mean? Like, where do we draw the line? And also I'm like, am I a narcissist? I'm at the point now where I'm sick of Santa getting the credit
I know,
for the
actually,
fucking
I feel like that
iPhones and all
as
that.
well.
I'm actually sick of it. I'm like, we try so hard to make sure that they have everything they've ever wanted, and then it's like, but another guy got it. I'm kind of ready to take the credit.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
Move over, Santa.
There's
Yeah,
a
but
new,
I
then
get
you
it.
have to-
move
you
over,
have
Santa.
to
There's a
keep
new woman
the-
in town.
You have to then keep the Santa joke alive though, because obviously Jack, he's 14, and I'll say to him like, "Oh, have you had a wee think about your Santa list?" And he'll be like, "Nah, there's nothing really that I'm after." Like, I must admit, he's a very good boy that way. And I'm like, "Oh, but you need to ask Santa because Santa needs time to get things, doesn't he?" And he's like, "Yeah, you need to keep it going."
Yeah, I think for sure. And I think you can still do all the magical stuff. Like for me, all the magic is always like, I think sometimes the trying to keep the secret going is so stressful that you
Yeah.
as the parent sometimes lose out on the magic a wee bit because
Yeah.
you're going, oh my God, did I say the right thing or did that? And they've asked the question and oh my God, are they in their bed yet? And you're sneaking about. Some of it feels fun and then some of it you're all, me anyway, I'm always in my nerves going, what if I fuck it up?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Also, the moment of having to like break the news that it's all been a big lie.
No,
I'm
No,
actually
you never
nervous
have
of
to
that.
break the news.
Other wee fucks do it for you.
Yeah.
That's other kids at school. One kid at school ruins it for
I
everyone.
know, but then
always.
there's going to have to be a moment where you go, like, I pure remember the feeling of asking my mum if it was true.
Why did you do that?
Why?
I've still never asked Mum and Dad if Santa's real.
Me neither.
Lauren, it's not.
Did you hear
So
her earlier?
sorry.
I know she said it.
It's true.
I would
remember-
never dare say that.
But I remember knowing, right? I remember knowing, but then asking my mum and just being like, please, for the love of God, tell me that he's real. Even though I knew, right? But I was asking her and I was like, you're going to absolutely break my heart if you confirm this.
And did she confirm?
She confirmed. I know.
Savage.
I know.
Yes.
It's character building. But here's the other thing as well, right? It's all the other mythical characters. So for me, it actually all began with the Tooth Fairy, right? Because I was going, are we honestly meant to believe that like your cynical side kicks in about age 9, I would say, right? Where you can start going, hold on a minute. This doesn't seem right. I'm putting my tooth under my pillow and a wee magical fairy's coming in and taking it away and putting a £1 coin under.
I'm going to say Tooth Fairy's harder than Christmas.
Yeah, Tooth Fairy, because it's a lot
Tooth
of shite, let's be
Fairy
fair.
kills me.
The fact that the
because
Tooth Fairy is now doing bank transfer as well, I feel like is really,
she's
Your
automating, though, she's
Tooth
got to move
Fairy
with the times.
is upgrading.
yeah. Well, it was either that or he gets a £20 note
True.
under the pillow, which happened one time, and then I was like, no, she's giving us a bank transfer now.
Is that what you said?
Yeah. Said she
You
just
said
sent
the Tooth Fairy's giving you a bank transfer.
it. Yeah. I don't have change in the house
You
ever. and if
never
I,
said to your kids she's
so
doing
she'll
a
send
back.
she'll send it to me.
That's hilarious. The Tooth Fairy. It comes from Tooth Fairy Incorporated.
Right, but why would that be wild? But then the actual fairy's existence isn't wild. They're going to
Yeah.
believe that. They'll believe anything.
That's true, but I just
Sorry,
imagine
guys, if you're watching
she's got
this.
a wee bag of gold coins. Your Tooth Fairy does a back transfer. That is absolutely hilarious.
It's faster payments usually.
Faster
quick.
payments, actually,
Yeah.
yeah. And it should be.
Yeah,
It's
it should
magical.
be. Yeah, exactly.
Super faster payments, actually.
But I actually think the Tooth Fairy one, I forget sometimes what I've said, right? Which is
Yeah.
like,
This is why you say
no, but I get that with Santa, and I actually do. I used your approach with that because when they start asking questions, I just go, oh, I don't know. I actually don't know. But see the Tooth Fairy, and actually last year, I just totally let my guard down. I just wasn't thinking about it when it was Easter. And Marcus or Oliver went, what time does the Easter Bunny come at? And I went, the Easter Bunny's not real. And then I went, and I thought, have I previously told you the Easter Bunny was real?
Yes.
And then I was
why
like,
would you not? It's a big, massive bunny that hops around.
Because see, when I
leaving
was
eggs.
and lays eggs, right, which
I
bunnies don't
know.
do.
That's anatomically incorrect.
It's fucking weird.
The bunnies don't lay eggs. Why
But
would
see,
it
when
the
I was-
bunny doesn't lay them. He's got a big basket.
Why would it be eggs? So the eggs are to symbolise the rolling of the stone.
We need an Easter check. It
It
needs to
should
be
have,
an Easter check.
the bunny actually should have been leaving stones.
Yeah. But I see when I was younger, I never got told about the Easter. We didn't have the Easter bunny as like a big thing. It was just like a symbol in Easter. Like there's bunnies everywhere, right?
Yeah,
My mum
yeah.
never ever tried to tell me that the Easter bunny was a real bunny that would lay the eggs, right?
Because it's wrong.
He didn't lay them though.
I
He just
know.
delivered.
But she never went along with that. So I forgot that I must have at some point been telling them that.
Yeah.
So when I said it, Marcus was like, and then I had to message my sister and I was like, I've just told the boys that it's not real. But I didn't even click. I didn't do it on purpose. And she was like, oh my God, you're going to need to retract that because like my niece is fully into
Fully
the
in
Easter
it.
bunny. So then I had to go back and like, did I say that? I had to gaslight them basically like, I don't think I said that.
Oh my God.
I didn't mean that. I must have not have been listening.
I
It
wasn't
is
paying
real.
attention.
I know.
Oh,
What a panic.
Dear. Oh dear.
But
If
I
you
just-
need to relive the magic though, you need to watch the Santa Claus.
Yeah, because
'Cause
that's
he
got the
has-
Sandman and all that.
Yeah, and he has the Tooth Fairy.
Have you seen the
and-
Santa Claus?
That's one of my the Santa Claus 2
Yeah.
is one of my favourite movies, and it was one that I had on my DVD player when I was younger, and I had
Oh,
the
that's
DVD I used to
good.
rewatch it.
Classic.
Absolutely love it.
So that I think is a good way to like
Mother
re-spark
Nature and
a
all
little
that.
bit of joy.
Yep. The only thing is, I remember when I was why are we on Christmas chat?
No, we're on Easter.
The only
We
thing was actually
we've went from Halloween,
all events.
a wee small stop off at bonfire night you made reference to, also Oliver's birthday, Christmas, and now we're in Easter.
We're in Easter. The thing that used to piss me off, not piss me off, right? But when I was younger, I feel like the seed actually got planted from the movies. there's so many movies that talk about believing. Oh, I don't believe. And I remember being like, what are you talking about not believing? That's
You're
not
so
even a
right.
concept I've thought about. And then I started going, but why are the parents saying, like, so seeing Miracle on 34th Street?
Yeah, that was the one for me.
That was a huge plot hole. And it really annoyed me because I was like, but how can you then find out that he was real because your mum told you that she was buying the presents the whole time? So then your mum finds out at the end that Santa is real.
So what's Santa's not been bringing you stuff, but you
So
were well behaved.
either she bought them or he bought them. Like, it's...
But she was a non-believer, and Santa only goes to believers.
Oh,
The
I
wee
never
girl was the
caught that
non-believer.
bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the mum was also a
yeah.
non-believer.
I've never realised that. Is that what the story was meant to
Yeah,
be?
she's the wee girl
Actually
was the
studied
non-believer.
film and television, guys.
Oh wow! And
I
still
just
chooses to do so as well. Netflix lover.
Yes.
I am.
I love
Netflix
that. I study film and media. I've got really, really well used Netflix subscription.
Basically, that's what it was used
It's a
for.
PhD. Well, anyway, let's move off the Christmas chat, guys.
Yeah,
We've got
back
a wee
to
bit longer
Halloween.
yet.
Yeah, you were
Back
going to
to
read us
Halloween.
some
We're
of the
there.
things.
Back to
You were
spooky
talking about
season.
the best. What was your favourite Halloween costume, you little slut?
My favourite Halloween costume. I obviously only ever did the slutty era. That was
Not
it. I
even
don't
a
think.
children, like a kid one that
Oh,
you...
the kid one, but the kid one, like we again, kids don't know how good they've got it with the paper mache queen over here.
Mm-hmm.
I had the black bin bag,
Oh, classic.
the witch fingers,
I've had that too.
the green face, and that was it.
I've had the witch bag. My nana did that for me, and I loved it.
Yeah.
And it was the big green crayon on your face. And I remember, by the way, it was like a paint stick though, like a face
Yeah.
paint stick.
Elphaba in the making.
It really was Elphaba, but it was the moment where I was like, they've got me red nails. I cannot wait to put the nails on.
Who cares that they're on
They were-
green fingers?
Yeah.
Look
With
at
the
me.
biggest, nobbliest...
Bam.
They're horrible.
Oh, they're horrible, but I loved them. I was like, I think I'm so fierce. with
Just
these
gonna wear
nails.
these all the
Yeah.
time.
Hi, happy Halloween. No, I loved it. But one of my favourite costumes for myself, right, was when we did Halloween at my mum and dad's house and Ella was just born and I got a wig and put her as Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then I went Morticia and Fraser went as Gomez. I loved that.
Yeah, a good wee
And
family
I feel
costume.
like we should actually redo that and make Charlie Pugsley because we would be the perfect.
Oh, yeah.
They would be the perfect four.
And if they got dogs, could you dress the dogs up or something?
They've got Thing and It.
Is
Yeah.
it the what's the one
Mads.
that's like look like a big mop?
Yeah.
No, that's Cousin It, yeah.
Isn't it?
Which, by the way, do you realise that Cousin It is causing it? Causing it.
That's not why they did it, surely. I don't think it is because it's not Scottish.
What? I
No,
don't
they
understand that.
They should.
What?
Is that just a me thing?
Yeah, I don't think that's why.
Oh, okay, I thought it was like causing it. Causing it.
The only family that we could dress up as is the Simpsons.
Cause of the five.
Because there's
Yeah.
5 and
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
literally...
Willis is Maggie. That's so
That'd
cute.
be really cute.
I think she's more like Angry Grandpa, but...
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, me and you could be Patty and Selma.
I feel you fit that more.
My vape.
Yes. Of course.
Used to have got the tits.
That's
Right.
true.
So we asked for a Halloween.
Is she going to get away with just not mentioning her outfit?
What was my
What
outfit?
was your favourite outfit?
I feel like my outfits were so generic though. Like I did the
Underwear. Your
I did-
underwear was
yeah.
so generic.
I did the Anne Summers French maid.
Please tell that story.
Unashamedly.
That story's funny though.
Just coming down the stairs, like dressed up ready for a night out and like suspenders. This outfit wasn't an outfit that was made for the club, right? It was made for the bedroom.
Yeah.
But I wore it and I just went down pure no shame whatsoever into my living room like, right, bye mum, bye dad, I'm going out. And my mum was like, what the fuck?
Stay safe.
No shame.
Your mum said extra prayers when you're on your night out.
Why does that remind me of that episode of Friends where Rachel's wearing the sexy like underwear, do you know what I'm talking about? And the guy's mum and dad come home early.
Oh,
And she
yeah.
has to pretend it's a normal thing. And he's like, sure, we'll go to dinner and you'll be wearing that. That was me just going out in my underwear. No, just didn't care. And that was me. Yeah, French maid. Next year, I think I did Cat for like 3 years because it was always the last
Love
minute.
that.
I'm just
It's
going to use
'cause
my
you could just-
eyeliner.
Yeah, you could wear a tiny black dress or
Yeah.
something, and that was you were done.
Some form familiars.
Yeah, but I don't think I ever had a really good costume. We had the one that we spoke about, which I'm still really I'm embarrassed to talk about it because it's so weird. But it was and I have no photos of it, right? So part of me is like, did this even exist?
It did.
We went out one night, right, and we went to, there was like a fancy dress shop at the Four Corners.
Yeah.
It probably is still there.
Is that not Hellfire?
No,
Next
it's
to
an actual.
Hellfire's,
It was a proper
Hellfire's up.
Hellfire's in Queen Street, is it not?
Yeah.
This is
sorry.
literally at like across the wee McDonald's, right, at Central Station, and I think it just appears like every
They
like,
always do.
the first
they
of
always
October.
do pop up.
So we went in there, right, and it was me and two of my pals, and we were going out that weekend, and they were like, it was mobbed, right, and everyone was just trying to pick. I'm sure there was like a wee bit where you could try stuff on, but they picked like a sexy Alice in Wonderland, right,
I had that.
and like a sexy Tarzan costume. And I picked a sailor, but it wasn't a sexy sailor. It was almost like standard issue Royal Navy. It was like long sleeve. high neck.
You were just protecting your dignity.
You were going to work placement.
It had a huge hat. I don't know why I picked it. I must have been feeling self-conscious.
Was this before or after the French
I
maid?
don't know.
I kind of hope it's before. Then you came back with the bigger comeback. The comeback's bigger than the setback.
Exactly. I was in my flop era, obviously, at that point. And I just went with Captain Birdseye. I don't know
Oh
why
my
I did
You know,
that.
my worst one.
That'll be why there's no photos, probably, actually.
I went as a sexy Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz.
Of course. Let's
A
get
tin woman.
a really non-sexy male character and dress up as...
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
So it was a really short, silver, all-in-one wee dress, really low cut. And then it was... Did they even have shorts built in it? I don't think they did back then, by the way. It's not something they
No.
did. So God knows how that even panned out. And then it was the wee Tin Man hat. And then I just put big silver like cheeks on myself. It was awful. Absolutely awful.
It's funny how any kind of character could be made into a sexy character.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, everyone kept mistaking me for a space woman though. That was the thing that was annoying. I was like, I'm the Tin Man.
I'm
How
Tin
do you not
Woman.
know if I only had a heart?
Right. So you
Yes.
guys sent your Halloween. A Halloween you'll never forget. So that's a very open question. Could
Yeah.
be anything really. Right. My mum dressed me up as a Christmas present one year. She put me in a huge square cardboard box, wrapped in Christmas paper, and topped it off with a massive present bow attached to a hairband. I just knew that year I wouldn't be getting any kisses at the school disco. That feels like an Ash Reed's type costume, doesn't it? With the box.
I mean, I do like a box.
You saved the boxes up for
One of
Halloween.
my favourite costumes I've ever seen at my school disco was my friend's little brother, who was like a year or two younger than us. He was in the same disco. Like now they split the year
Yeah.
groups. He was in the same disco as us, and he was dressed as a carton of milk.
That's quite good though.
It was literally like he was wearing like a white Under Armour and a white pair of leggings or tights, and he had a white face, and the mum had basically just got a big massive box and put him in it and showed milk.
Oh,
It was actually brilliant though.
Yeah.
And it was a pure last minute thing. They were like, oh my God, totally forgot his costume's not arrived or whatever it was. Just make him a carton of milk.
that's a good idea.
Anyone?
Right, this one went to London with my friends for the Ministry of Sound Halloween party dressed as the Joker. Had to navigate myself through Luton, steaming, booked a flight for 8 a.m. the next day. Literally went straight from the rave to the airport.
No.
Steaming drunk, multiple children cried at the sight of me.
Also, how are you getting through airport security like that?
Oh yeah, your passport.
This is the thing, mate. And also, not to actually bring the tone down, I worry so much about Halloween time for crimes being committed, right?
Yeah.
Because I specifically remember being in town and a fight had broken out and hearing police officers literally going, it's a guy in a Batman costume and he's chasing like that the Joker, and there's a guy dressed as Hulk Hogan that's also with him.
Woody was involved as well.
They were, but they were having to actually describe the people based on their costumes because it was the only thing they had to go on.
Can you imagine
not
the lineup as
remember-
well in the police station when they're
Yeah.
trying to work out who did it?
But you're almost like completely incognito. And then if you're wearing masks as well, people are expecting people would be wearing masks in town and stuff like that on Halloween weekend.
Yeah, but do you not
could do
remember there
some
was the big
heinous
thing
stuff.
about the clowns that were going
Chelsea
around?
smell clowns?
We have this is our annual conversation
This is
about
our
the
annual
clowns.
conversation. No, it was before. So there was like a stabbing or something, was there not, with a clown? And then, listen, I'm the exact same with people walking around on Halloween. It terrifies me.
Yeah.
I hate
And you just don't
answering
know
the door.
who's coming to your door. This is the thing. I just think it's a dodgy person's dream. I just think that kind of idea of like wanting to go and commit some sort of crime.
Yeah,
or,
wait to Halloween so you can go out in full
even just like smashing
balaclava.
something at someone's window. Like if you're
Yeah.
dressed with a mask on, like how are you finding out who that is?
Yeah, can you describe the person?
Try to steal a
They
car.
were 5'3", purple blazer, slick back green hair, big massive red lips.
It's the fact that there's also probably like 4 or 5 of them walking about.
That's the thing.
Easy.
But imagine her like in that you just imagine that makeup's probably half melted off her face.
Yeah.
And she's steamed. That's terrifying.
I love
Very
when
scary.
girls go as the Joker.
Yeah, the Joker's a cool one.
So good.
It's a cool one.
Somebody wrote, I walked in on my boyfriend shagging someone else at a house party, took my heel off and threw it at his bald head mid-pump. They did stay together for a few years after that. I was dressed as a pirate at the time.
Aye.
Arr.
Arr.
Fucking hell.
That's awful.
What was he dressed as?
Snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snake.
I
I'm
actually
a
know someone that was
snake.
bald one year, and I went to Halloween's night in town. It was in a club, in the club, and this guy, I'm sure his name was Jerry, he had a bald head and he dressed up as Voldemort. So it was like, you know, when Professor Quirrell had the head on the back, he was dressed as Professor Quirrell, that's what it was, but then on the back of his head, someone had drawn on another face, because Professor Quirrell takes off the like scarf, and on the back of the head, Voldemort is like leached onto him or whatever that is. So he had 2 faces
Very clever.
on his face. It was really
Oh,
cool.
that is really good.
It was such a good idea.
Do you know what else made me think of that? If you were bald, you could do do you remember was it like Daddy's ketchup that used to have the face that you could turn it upside down
Yeah.
and it would have like the hair would become the beard?
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
could do like
Upside down
an
face
upside
on the
down
back.
face, yeah. Bald people actually, that's their time to shine, literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like, so
But
many
shine.
options.
Oh, but this, I was like 7 and someone threw a firework at me and my friend, and I still have a scar on my leg.
No.
This is scary, guys. That's scary.
That's because, number one, it's not even Halloween yet and you've still got all the wee arseholes setting off the fireworks. Then now, I am shit myself. But Halloween's the best. Halloween's a Friday night this year.
Oh, that's wild, isn't it?
Spooky, scary, scary.
It's going to be a wild one.
I have predicted 3 pregnancies just from my dreams.
Oh.
Most recently, I had a very vivid dream that my cousin was pregnant. I messaged her the next day and told her. She denied it at first, but after I pressed, she confirmed that she'd only just found out and she was 8 weeks.
That's so
the exact
weird.
same as my dream.
No.
But I wonder with that, right? Is that a prediction, or has your like subconscious picked something up that they've done that you've went, oh, that just feels a wee bit different?
Yeah.
And it's only when you're dreaming that it comes that you realise. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and also like the way that other animals can smell if the other one's pregnant, maybe we can do that too and we just don't know.
Can animals do that?
Yeah, like even just like silly things, like the dogs definitely know when there's something wrong with each other. Like the now Maggie's got a really sore ear and like Mabel just knows, she keeps going over and like she's all over it, like she knows. I wouldn't be able to sniff out your ear infection.
Yeah, but dogs' smells are 10,000 times stronger.
I know, but then do you think that
10,000 how mad
10,000
is
times,
that?
but then see even if ours is 10,000 times weaker, maybe we still know
Yeah.
from part of his nose and then it's only coming out in the
Also,
dream.
do you know what I seen a thing about the other day, right? And it was saying, so we only know, right? So we obviously have like ears, eyes, we can hear, we can see. What if there's another sense?
Yeah.
But we just don't have like the facility to pick up on it.
Yep.
Like,
So we just
what?
don't, like, we wouldn't know.
Like something spooky,
Uh-huh.
like being able to speak to someone's past.
But
spirit.
animals could
No, I
have
don't
it.
like that.
Animals could have
Well,
it.
why do dogs sometimes just bark into the abyss? And it's
Yeah.
like, why are they barking in the corner of that room?
But they could be like, I can smell something.
The only thing I'd say about the barking into the corner of the room is that see if you were a ghost, you're boundless. Your energy's boundless. You wouldn't be constricted to the walls.
Yeah, you just walk through
You
it.
just walk through it. You wouldn't just be sitting in a corner going, I'm a ghost in the corner.
But weird that you said
just
that.
go wherever you want. Do you know what I mean though?
Yeah.
So why is it always like the dog was barking in the corner? Like maybe there's a shadow in the corner.
Yeah.
The ghosts are not bound by walls. They could go wherever they wanted.
This is actually fits in with that because this could be why dogs do that. The building I used to work in would randomly and frequently smell like the anaesthetic hospital clean smell. It was a dentist surgery back in the 1800s, but it hadn't been one in over 80 years. The smell would come out of nowhere and everyone could smell it.
Why?
So maybe that's the dog being like, I can smell somebody's here.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine.
That's so specific.
Yeah,
That's like us dying and then coming back to this studio in like 200 years.
I know. Surely
What
we'll
he's
have
doing?
moved on by then.
Podcasts. Do you think it'll all just be like telepathic?
It'll be like holograms or something like that.
Oh, I don't
You'll
want
turn
to
it on and then it'll just like put like a beam of light will come up and you'll be able to see the hologram of a podcast. It won't be a video anymore. Maybe not in 200 years, but definitely in like, I'd love to see the technology in like 1,000 years time.
Mm-hmm.
That's
What
if
would
you're
it be
saying that we're
like?
not going to be here.
I know.
Well, we
Maybe
might
we will
have
be.
come
Somebody's
back.
dog will be barking at us in the corner.
Yeah, we might have come back by then. We could have been back like 3 or 4 times.
It's a bit spooky, isn't it?
Right, we're going to talk about something.
By the way, are we going to talk about
No,
this?
we are. We are going to talk about it because I put a post on Instagram last night saying, what do you want us to talk about? I'm not even joking when I say
Every single-
99% of
Every
them
single.
was to ask us, have we seen the fake baby story in Airdrie? Murray,
This
have you
is
seen it?
Actually,
It's everywhere.
mental.
Absolutely everywhere. It's now reached America because there's American TikTokers making videos about it. It is a huge story. We can't not talk about it. Airdrie's just down the road. Like,
Also, the mad thing about that is, right, you're saying America's talking about it. America's talking about this in the same regard that they talked about the Wonka experience.
yeah.
Why is Glasgow been put in the map for these things?
Yeah.
The most random
Please
things.
explain. But basically, this whole story came about probably about a week ago. It's only taking traction in the last couple of days. It's like most things, it sometimes takes a while for then everyone to talk about it, but it's literally the conversation that's on everyone else's lips at the moment.
Yeah. So this girl faked her pregnancy, right? Faked the whole pregnancy, which, what a dedication, right? That's a lot of time and effort. Can't get my head around it, right? Faked the whole pregnancy, did a gender reveal party, wore
Yeah.
a fake bump.
The party thing is wild.
I know, see, watching the video of that going, that you were wearing a fake bump, and she doesn't even look like nervous. You would think if you're wearing a fake bump, you'd be nervous of anybody coming near you, or like, what if someone touches it? Like, what's a fake bump feel like? God knows.
Silicon?
Also,
Yeah.
how are you ordering that to your house?
It's
With nobody
so weird.
noticing?
So she did the fake bump. She did the gender reveal party. She got the pram. She got the family members to buy like £1,000 pram. She got the family members to buy clothes. Somehow managed to get time off her work. Apparently she didn't have the whole MAP B1 thing, but like just managed to get leave from work. Said she had the baby, but the day that she said that she went into labour early was like 5 weeks early. Apparently she sat at the hospital for 8 hours so that her location said she was at the hospital, but she told everyone that nobody else was allowed in.
What?
Yeah.
She actually went to the hospital.
Yeah. And then she walked out with a reborn doll. Bonnie Lee.
I'm sorry.
I just think there's a mental health
No,
issue there.
100%.
There
There's
is, but
no way.
The first picture that she put up of the baby, how many people are saying that it looks like a baby?
How did anyone think that was a real baby?
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
It literally looks like a reborn doll for sale.
It looks exactly
I
like a doll.
understand, right? Because Ella's got reborns, right? She's had them when she was younger. Doesn't really go near them now, to be honest. But when you see that, and it's the first glimpse, you go, "Oh, I thought it was a real doll." A real
Yeah.
baby. Sorry, It's like a split second where your brain goes, "Baby, no, it's fake."
Yeah.
It's almost like it just catches up with itself. There's never been a time where I've looked at one of them and went, "Oh my god, that's definitely real."
Even around the mouth, right? So seeing that photo, that scene, you're like, the mouth has it's dry.
Dry,
It's completely
no movement,
dry.
no movement.
But there's also an AI video
Seen
that she
it.
did. So she put the photo of that reborn doll into AI and made it move.
like CapCut AI and went like make it move.
And then sent it to people. The thing that genuinely, out of that whole thing, I thought that's wild enough, right? But to hear that the dad had actually fed the baby, had held the baby and fed the baby with a bottle.
What?
And not realised it.
The
Which
wee guy.
I feel so bad for the guy, right? Because she's young, so I'm assuming he's young and probably has never held a baby in his life.
Stone cold.
Yeah.
There's no warmth
I
whatsoever.
just can't get my head around it.
And also
so
its mouth,
bizarre.
it would have been plastic against plastic.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand.
But then there was a text, I feel like I've really been down the rabbit hole here. There was a text that he had apparently sent to someone, or he had told someone that the baby shits immediately as soon as it eats. So it's obviously he's given it a bottle and it's going straight through because it's plastic. It's going through like a tube.
No.
But then did he change a nappy? Did he change a... Surely not.
No.
Oh, come on. No, surely.
If he,
Can we
listen,
actually talk about
that
the
wee
main
girl
thing?
needs serious help.
Of course
There
she
is
does. Of course she
something not
does.
right
But I think
there.
it's very upsetting if you're a person who, because there was then allegations that the baby had holes in the heart and whatever else.
Yeah,
and
that
then-
was
was
a
it.
whole
Did
other
she
thing.
not
do you want
say that?
do you just want any money? Do you want any money for that? Oh yeah. And there was talk about that as well, allegedly, that there was like money exchanged or whatever, right? You then go, at what point do you say this is a mental health issue? Which it is, yeah, but then you go, there's also victims in this. You can
Yeah.
on one hand go, that's really, really sad that someone is so like, there's something wrong with you that you think that that's normal. And see if that's happening in such a way that she doesn't think she's doing anything wrong, there's something, you need to go and get help for that, right? See if it's a pure malicious, I'm trying to get money out of people thing, I've got no sympathy for it.
Yeah, because we can't always put
We can't
everything
always
down
just
to
say it's mental health. This is
Yeah.
the thing, and I think we need to be so careful of that. We've now come at a stage where we're going, oh, can we even talk about that? Because what happens if that person's really not right? But there's also other people affected by that are also the victims of her actions, and it's like you need to still have accountability for things.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's very similar to the Unknown Caller documentary that we spoke about before, where the mum was texting her daughter stuff and then living in this whole big lie, and you go, how could you possibly do that and not have like something not quite right? But yeah, I do think sometimes we go immediately, it's not their fault, it's a mental health problem, but actually sometimes people just are compulsive liars.
If we want to go even further than
we
that,
also
murderers have got mental health problems.
Yeah.
But do we have sympathy for murderers? No, because they're criminals, hardened criminals. Like that.
you could put everything down
Yeah.
to mental health. You go, you're not right in the head, yeah, but you can still
Ed Gein, whatever the second name, however you pronounce that thing that's on Netflix now, he's got mental health issues. He's also a disgusting murderer.
Yeah.
And like would scalp people, and like I think you need to watch. There's a very, I suppose it's small margins, right? I do get that. But just because someone's doing a horrendous thing and it's like a mental health issue doesn't always mean that it deserves loads of sympathy.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's because a lot of people just instantly cry mental health the minute that they've done something wrong, and
Yeah.
they almost think it's like a get out of jail free card.
100%.
But I do think for her, because I seen a video and it was actually a girl who was on holiday and met this girl. Did you see that one?
Yes, I seen this.
And basically she told this girl that she had like a family emergency, had to go home, that her boyfriend and her daughter were at home and her and the boyfriend were splitting up. They weren't getting on together and stuff like that. And you just go, but that's a complete utter lie as well.
Because she
Yeah.
had no kids.
How old is she?
I think she's quite young, early 20s, I'm going to say, or maybe even not even 20 yet.
I just think that there's one thing to fake a pregnancy and to make up a wee catfish online account, right, for your baby, all that kind of stuff, right? That's one thing. To go out and orchestrate an entire performance, which is the gender reveal, having like hiring a hall and getting decorations and all that.
Yeah.
It's like a whole new level of extreme. And in actual fact, that boy has obviously been affected by this. And I've seen someone say there should be a Netflix documentary about this and he should get the money. He probably should.
Yeah.
Like he's been
Netflix would be all over that, by
would
the
be
way.
all over it. And the thing with that is, it's like that poor boy has been totally taken advantage of. And see if the tables were turned and it was a woman, I feel it would all be quite quick to go, that guy's a scumbag, he should never have done that to her, what a poor soul, she never knew, she was blindsided, all the rest of it. Why are we not doing that so much for him?
Yeah.
That actually, as a mum to a boy, that annoys me, because I'm like, if my son was then, trapped in some way in that kind of situation, where then maybe he was then, if that went on for longer and she wasn't found out, was he then going to have to contribute financially to that?
Yeah.
Do you know, like, where does
what was
that
her
end?
long-term
What was the
plan?
long-term plan?
See, when it was no longer a baby, what were you planning on doing? Which makes you go, were you always planning to do what you did?
Yeah.
Like, were you
100%.
always, like, which is horrible. I think that could actually be a crime that you could go to jail for.
If you, well, it's some kind of fraud, surely.
Yeah.
To take time off your work when you're not actually pregnant and get
Yeah.
potentially paid maternity leave.
She definitely never got that.
No, she never, because she never had
She
the
didn't
MAP
have the
B1.
MAP B1
Ah, right,
form.
okay.
Yeah.
But then even for him, like if he was then having to like contribute to this baby that doesn't exist.
Was that not a thing though? I feel like that might have been, you'll know, this is film and drama expertise. Was this not a documentary at one point on Netflix where a child went missing? The dad had always paid for their child and he'd met the child on different occasions. And it turned out, this actually,
it was.
either this is a documentary or it was a genuine news story, right? That happened here. But it turns out, you okay?
Oh, no, I was trying to remember.
The dad, so it was the dad had met his son as a baby, right? And then also met him as like a 4-year-old. And then also met him like as like an 8-year-old. And then he'd been continuously paying money.
Yes.
And then he reported the son missing. And then the police started investigating.
And it turned out it was the childminder. The woman was childminding this wee boy, and this wee boy was going and visiting this guy. And it was not until
It was her friend's son.
I don't think he got as old as 8.
No, I think he was definitely old enough that he went and met him a few times.
He did go and meet him a few times, but there was definitely like this guy thought that this was his child when in actual fact it was just the childminder.
Yeah.
And she'd been taking money off this guy, and that wee boy didn't belong to her.
I'm trying to remember where that's from.
I don't know. I actually think it might have been 24 hours in police custody.
No.
I think, by the way, I think it was because it was the whole dad reported the son missing, and then we then furthermore found
yeah, I'm
it
sure
was
it
it was
is.
24 hours in police custody. What an episode!
Yeah.
It was.
And he never
That's the
reported
reason
that.
why the alarm.
But
I
did
think
I
we
tell
spoke
you?
about it in the podcast.
No,
though.
I've definitely seen it.
I'm sure I've seen her being interviewed and questions about the whole thing. May have not been 24 hours. It was a similar type of similar type of show to that. It was like a dad's reported the son missing, hasn't seen him for ages, can't, and the gran had met him and all that. Remember?
Yeah.
And then also she had another Facebook profile and was putting pictures of her and the wee boy on together and all that. Remember?
I can't remember that, but I'm
Madness.
sure we'll find out. If anyone remembers what that documentary was, because we've definitely spoke about it before, then let us know. Did you see a TikTok where there was this girl, right? It was an American girl, and she was like basically totally owning her villain. She was like, I was a pure problem at school. Nobody really liked me, but I was always the conversation. She's like, everyone was always talking about me. Have you seen this?
No, but I feel like it then sparked a new trend, which was people saying things that I'm going to get off my chest that I think I would get cancelled for if I ever become famous.
Yeah, well, this is kind
And
of what
it's
she was
actually
saying.
some of my favourite videos to watch because they're hysterical.
This girl was saying, she's like, I also faked a pregnancy. She's like, I pretended I was pregnant. She's like, I got a pregnancy test and it obviously had one line on it. She's like, so I used Facetune, the patch, and she made a double line, right? But the double lines were too
So
close together,
bad.
like pure close together. She sent it to the boyfriend. The boyfriend was like, oh my God, they had a massive conversation about it. Like, she obviously got him on side, and then his friend started being like, that's a fake pregnancy test. She then phoned his mum. She told his mum that she was pregnant, right? She was just one of those teenagers, and I'm hoping that she's not like this now, right? But she was like, I can't believe I've done this. I did this.
Was she on the microgynon?
She might have been.
I'm just going to throw it out there.
Some people have a wild puberty period where maybe they end up just being a bit weird. Anyway, so she did that, but she listed a few other things that she did, and one of the worst ones was there was apparently a page on TikTok or something. It was like called an expose page, and they were posting pictures of it, like I think it was like nudes or like people's, not nudes, but like underwear pictures that people had sent, and they were sending them in, they were posting them so everyone could see. So I think someone had posted a picture of her, right? And her solution to that was, I'm going to post a fully nude picture myself on the page.
She's going to regain the power.
To regain the power. And she was like, I don't know why I done it. She posted a fully naked picture on this website.
So she's went, I'm not going to back down. I'm doubling down. I'm going to put the full vulva out there.
The full naked mirror selfie. What the fuck? She posted that on a like Facebook page.
There's actually a girl that is from Glasgow that I've been following that does all these, and she's so funny. Her name's Shani. I've forwarded her into yours a few times. There's something about the way this girl talks that pure tickles my brain, right? She is hilarious. And she said there was a time where, this is not funny actually. It's not funny. It's actually quite serious. Whenever they used to go and do sponsored walks at school, she would take 2 forms off the teacher's desk, and she would go around her family and make them fill one out, and then she'd go around the doors drawers and make all the neighbours fill one out and give her the money. And she went, I just used to keep one of them for myself because I felt like I needed it more than the school. So she used to put the family one in with all the family donations and keep the neighbours' ones for herself.
Oh,
She was a hustler.
She's so funny. And then she was like, I really wanted to move school because I was just, no offence to anyone I went to school with, primary school, but I was a bit fed up with those folk because I'd been with them for 7 years and I was now in second year. So, and there was 2 years of high school. So I just wanted new people to be around. So I used to go to my grand's house and do a Harry Potter and hide in the cupboard under the stairs. My mum get like called up by attendance officers for not being at school for 2 weeks. I gaslit them and went, I have been here. You've just not taken me on the register. She's like, I hadn't been there, but I gaslit them into thinking that I was there. And then when they realised that actually I was talking shite, I just told them I was getting bullied. So then they moved me school anyway. So I basically got what I wanted. She's hilarious. Like, and do you know what? It's the fact that she's so honest about it. I just love it. Go and
She
look
does
it up.
say quite
She's
often,
so
she's like,
funny.
oh, isn't it very nice?
It's the fact that she goes, she's like, all right, divas. So everyone's like, but I'm just being a diva at the end of the day.
well,
I
she's
love her.
grown out of it. Actually, my friend's wee girl got caught, and it was actually all the kids in the street, right? And they're all young, right? So this isn't like you're old enough to know better. They were young, but they came up with a plan, and it's almost like a step up from the plan where we used to sell perfume.
Right?
Yeah, hustling.
They went out with a bit of paper and they just picked a charity and they chapped the doors and they were collecting money for a charity, and then they went to the van.
With their loot.
They are the charity.
So they all got caught because all the parents were like, hang on, how have you all got an ice cream? Who
Also,
who
it's the
bought this
fact
for
that it
you?
would have been a bit of A4 paper with a pen, so it says for charity. Can we have money for charity?
Definitely, with like some letters written back to front.
100% real.
100%
The
real.
kids at Evers do that as well. They
What,
they
collect
do.
things?
They literally go out with a table and do
Yeah.
a
Oh, that's
stall.
very cute.
Yeah. And they say it's for charity, and then they split the money, and 9 times out of 10.
Charity starts at home.
But everybody that goes to it knows that they do it.
It's
So
so funny though. Do you know what? It's entrepreneurial.
It is,
really
but
is.
sometimes you get like the postie stop, and then he'll get a
No.
wee drink of juice and a wee packet of crisps.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not even that. They've taken the stock from their
Or
own
they
mother's
literally come to
cupboards.
the house and they're like that.
That's so funny though.
You just been to the shops, mum? Good.
I know. We're clearing
Right in
it out.
Yeah.
So
It's actually our stock. That's our
Yeah.
inventory. Thanks for
It's,
that.
it's actually like you're thinking of, and actually let's face it, some of the biggest entrepreneurs, they're very dishonest as well.
yeah.
It starts from age 5 or 6.
And do you know what? It'll be part of their success story. So where did it all begin? See, when they're doing their Stephen
Yeah.
Bartlett roast of potatoes story, when they're sitting doing that tell all, it'll be, well, so I'm not pleased about it. It's not my finest hour, but I used to collect money for the charity.
Yeah.
The charity of me. By the way, if anyone does want to contribute to any of our confession sessions episodes, which are after this one on a Wednesday, then you can send them to 07428957885. Just save that number in your phone just for future reference. Even if you see it in TikTok, you go, girls discuss, just fire them in there like we're just part of your group chat.
Hey girls, my boyfriend is acting off. I mean off. So recently he changed his Insta to a private account. Fucking weird, I know. Then when brought up to him, he got insanely defensive, saying, oh, it's just because. Why are you asking?
Just because.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's just because.
sorry for asking. That's fine. Okay.
Do you know what? I'm not worried after all. It's,
Thanks for the reassurance.
it's because.
Thanks so much.
It's because.
Oh, because.
You know that real reason everyone uses because.
Anyways, I left it thinking nothing of it to wake up 2 mornings after that discussion to a you cannot follow this account. So obviously I text him asking what the actual fuck is going on, only to get I don't know, it's probably a glitch. I made a new account.
It's just because.
Just a glitch.
Just a glitch. I made a new account with my friend's picture and requested to follow. Automatic accept.
Oh my God.
So just wondering if I keep asking or just be a petty bitch and get his account deleted.
How do you get it deleted?
I don't know.
He'll just make another.
I don't
Wait,
think
let's-
they'll not delete an account just for.
feel like
Your
we're-
boyfriend, first of all, I need to ask, has she said, or can we decipher, are they living together?
No, I don't think so because she's saying that she woke up.
I think he's trying to push
Kind
You
of
away?
you away. I think he's doing that. Sorry, I could be completely wrong. Like, we've only got this amount of information to go off of. because. Just because. I think sometimes guys, when they're not happy and they don't want to be with you anymore for whatever reason, probably not your fault, definitely his fault because he's a man and we fucking punched to the face. I think sometimes they, rather than just actually being a big boy and saying, I don't really want to be together anymore, they do all these really annoying wee things to try and piss you off so that you're the one that breaks it off. That could be a million miles off the mark, by the way, but if it was happening to me, I'd be going, I'm getting all the signs here that you're not into me anymore and you're desperately wanting me to break it off because you've not got the balls to do it.
And regardless, don't put up with that.
Yeah.
However, other side, you two did the exact same thing there. You were like two dogs and I'm holding up a packet of ham.
Because I can't see any explanation where it would make sense.
He's changed his Insta to a private account.
Right.
And
blocked her.
Unless he's planning an elaborate get together that he's putting posts on about.
It said that she can't follow him.
Yeah, which I don't understand why, right? Because if he's blocked her, then she wouldn't even be able to search him.
But has he declined her request maybe on a private account?
He's declined her.
Oh, do you think so? But then...
You can't search a private account. It's as if they don't exist.
Also, yeah, you can.
Private account? No. Because sorry, you can search a private account. What I mean is you can't search an account that's blocked you.
Yeah, but she's been able to search him.
She's saying, so recently he's changed Insta to private account. Fucking weird, I know. And he said he's just done it because... But then if he's your boyfriend, why are you not following him already?
But I think he set up a new account, did he not?
No, she set up a new account with her friend's picture. I don't know. I feel like we need more.
We need more information, but what I would say is just on a hunch, and it could be wrong, I sometimes think guys do stuff like this because they're trying to give off the signals that they're not into it, but they've not got the balls to actually just commit and say, I don't want to be with you anymore. I remember they would sometimes, if there was a guy that went right off me and like didn't want to see me anymore, I'm talking somebody I'd been seeing for like 2 weeks or whatever, MSN relationships, they would just stop talking to you altogether.
Yeah.
And then I would go up and speak and they would just be dead off with you.
God,
rather than just going, by the way, I don't want to go with you anymore. And I'd be like, all right, okay, gutted, I won't cry in toilets. But just say it. They never ever want to just say it.
Yeah, and then before you know it, you just hear that they've started seeing someone else and you're like, okay.
Or they do it enough that you then feel weird. So then you go, oh, I feel like Barry's been weird with me. And then all of a sudden you're like, your pal's going, well, don't let him be like that to you. Just end it with him. And they go, okay. And then he's like, fucking yes, I didn't have to do that.
Ike's and he's not the bad one.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
It's a tale as old as time. How old is this girl though? Does she...
I think they sound young.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. But also, do you want to have a wee bit of fun with it? Because here's a toxic take. Just don't back down.
Oh, I was going to say, why don't we follow him? See what he's up to.
I think you just don't back down. Just let it play out. So he has to say it. Make him say it. I want to hear your dirty little mouth admit it. But we need more info, so please give us an update. We'd like to hear all about it.
Yes,
and if you want more chat, guys, then we're going to go over to confessions now. So make sure that you're subscribed. There'll be details below, and we'll catch you over there.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.